James Blunt is James the Wine Guy. This is my weekly vlog, and I'm going to talk about my point score system, so stay tuned. So in the point score system, I'm really, I've talked about it before, and I've said, it's really to look at the point score system in terms of, say, I have a 10-point system, and I often convert that over to a 100-point system. And, I started out with a 10-point system very simply because nobody did it, and it was a little more easier to understand than, say, Jancis Robinson's 20-point system. I really didn't understand that. And so, it's really not to, say that the 10-point system was absolutely equivalent to the 100-point system, and it does interface that way because ultimately I think when I give an 8.9 it's translated to 89.1, and I haven't done that, but other producers have seen my videos and list that as such, and I'm okay with that. That's fine. I think that's a good thing. Ultimately, I definitely score them. When you see my video, and at the end of the video you'll see it's say 92 points or 9.2. You'll see the 92 point down below from that as well. I did that originally because I thought it was really important to look at the point score system, and it was really my protest against Parker's system, because I don't think Parker's system is really an adequate system. I think it's just, if you look at the numbers, which I'm surprised no one has, and taken the total aggregate to do a statistical analysis, you'd find that they're probably overweighted. It may be overweighted in certain regions or certain classes of wine, say from Bordeaux or Burgundy. And I don't do that. I think it's really interesting to look at wines, and I have to be disciplined and not give every wine a high score. Though it may seem that I do that, I think ultimately if you look at the total number and that total point score, I looked at that several years ago and I stopped doing that only because I just don't have the time to do that. The average weighting was at 8.9 or 89 points, and I think that's gone up significantly, only because I've been tasting some really profoundly amazing wines and very high quality artistic driven wines, and I think that really is a difference there. Now that leads me to another point, which is price point and score. Just because you see a low price point and doesn't mean it's going to be a low point score, and vice versa. Just because it's a high price pointed wine doesn't mean it's going to be a high point score. It could be the inverse could be true, and that's the beauty of wine, and that's where I think I'm really I try to really differentiate myself, and if a wine is $9.99, it's a 9.3 or 93-point wine, that's what it is. I don't really score it down because of the prices, and I really want to get away from that because I think that's a true test of wine and the true test of reviewing wine. So thank you for watching me today. If you have questions, comments, listen down below on your point score system that you follow or don't follow, or what you think about it. I really, have said I do believe in a point score system, finally, because I think it's really important to do that. Not all Cabernet Sauvignon or Pinot Noir, Chardonnay, Pinot Blanc, etc. are going to be the same. Every wine is going to be different, and one might be better than the other. Hence, that's why I still do this. So thank you for watching me today. So let's connect on the many social medias I participate in, and you probably do as well. That's Facebook, Twitter, Vimeo, Google+, Pinterest, LinkedIn, as well as Instagram, WordPress, and many more. Thank you again for watching today. Stay tuned for more. Salut.